All right. Previous episode is uploading. They're doing their checks. Will the checks be ready by noon? In 5 minutes. Ooh, maybe I should change that. All right, let's change it to 12:05. I don't know what it does if the checks aren't ready. I think they'll be ready by noon. 5 minutes. It just went from 47 to 49. I should be starting this episode. Who cares? 12:05, no big deal. All right, we're going to play more. More backpack battles. Today, we're checking out the new bag. This is an adventurer day. That's it. That's all we're doing today. That is the full day. We're playing with the sewing case. Just as a recap, sewing case. 6 slots, twine bought, 70% chance to restock with another twine. Twine is a 2-cost item that speeds things up, I think. It wants 3 common items behind it, then I think it speeds selling up by 20% or something. I don't know. Crafted items trigger 15% faster and have a 15% chance to duplicate their buffs. That one. That is what we're doing. Crafted items. You do want crafted items. I do want to go look at twine. Crap. Group, buy, version, twine. Twine. I know it's used in like everything. Star item activates 20% chance to gain 2 max health. Chances increased by 20% for each neutral item. Not the best. And it's a 2-cost. So if we look at this, there are twine things. But for now, there's also a spear thing. Wait, the super spear feels like a thing you could build around, possibly. We double alt, plus, it's a super spear. Normal spear was already good. Very long spear, on hit, it's a 1.5 second. Destroy 12 armor for each star, and your opponent takes plus 5% damage. I think that second part goes crazy, in theory. No matter what, I want this. I want it. What is the best way to position this? That is a good question. So 2 stars if I do it like this. We can do better than 2 stars, can't we? 2 stars if I do it like that. But that doesn't fit. So the answer is no. Hold on. This is the same thing as I did before, I think. 2 stars. Alright. We also already have 2 stones to go with this Hero Longsword, which will be nice. 15% chance for crafted items to duplicate their buffs. Oh, I still have a ton of money. What about another wooden sword? What about a shield? Okay, twine bought. I have to buy twine to actually do the buy twine thing. So, there's a decent chance I want this banana. Would I give up a star? Yes, I would. To buy that banana, reserve the bag, start the battle, win the game. There are a lot of holy damage. There are a lot of combinations to do with twine. That is the game plan. Win in 3 seconds before they can do, anything. Game plan. Damage dealt. 15 from the spear, 6 from this. Stones do almost as much as the wooden sword. But that's because we're only doing 1 volley. So now you're a crafted item. So you go 15% faster. We have a banana. We have a dagger. Dagger can make our boomerang thing, which doesn't do much. Oh, it does do much because it can steal buffs. 50% chance to steal a random buff, and this one, 15% chance to duplicate their buff. Interesting. What about a coal? Coal can make stupid snowman. Snowman is stupid because it says if you have at least 10 frost, then it stops doing its thing. starts giving him power, which is kind of cool. But if you're putting on frost, especially 10 of it, then you just want to keep frosting the enemy, really, is my thought. And 4 seconds, frost builds kind of already slow themselves down sometimes. I don't know. I guess if you need Empower and you're doing Frost, then it's good. But I'm usually trying to get the Empower from like Armor and Steel Amulet. Okay, all of that was so that I could look at coal, which I didn't really do. Fire item. Ooh. Can't really light the coal. Broccoli. There is a twine. We're taking the twine. There's also a stone which requires me to think about things. That much thinking. We have 8 gold, which is a ton of gold. Twine. What is my plan with these twines? What is your intention with my twine? The intention with the twine, which I'm now going to have 2 of, is to make a rope. Wait, rope is amazing. Rope does make me want stamina. Rope is amazing. Is rope amazing? I don't know. No, quit giving me twines. I'm not gonna buy you forever. Very long spear. What if I am gonna buy you forever? I may have just lied when I said I wasn't gonna buy them forever. Give me this one. Quit giving me twines. I can't resist. Start the battle. What if these two both speed up each other and that's the whole game except I don't have stamina? Jesus, Nazareth. What is wrong with you people? I like that. Wait, this one. Base stamina. Base stamina and max health. I don't care about max health. The rest of these don't interest me. I do care about base stamina because we're about to go crazy. This thing activates, this one goes quicker. And I have another twine reserved, and this is on sale. I could use bag space. We could get a super pig. Super pig. I don't even think super pig is good. I don't even think regular pig is good. I do think lucky pig is kind of good. But I could do more twine stuff. More twine stuff. Huh. More twine stuff. So if I did more twine stuff, it would just be to speed. I could speed up the dagger, but not really. How do you speed up the dagger? Let's think about that. Oh, like that. But then it's tough to fit this one. Wait, what about speeding up the banana? Wait, speeding up the banana sounds awesome. Speeding up the banana sounds awesome. Let's just assume that we want the rope. Plus, there's something weird. Shared by all ropes. I don't know what you mean. I need to watch Bob talk about this. Maybe I just need to ask Bob during his next stream. What the hell does that mean? Explain it to me because I'm stupid. Comments. Explain it to me because I'm stupid. Thank you. I mean, I'm buying it because I can't resist. What? I resisted. I kind of just want second banana. Boomerang. Wait, I can make a boomerang right now. Is boomerang good? I don't know. That's not how you make boomerang. No, it's a wooden sword, isn't it? It's a wooden sword. Huh. Why did I think it was a dagger? Boomerang. Bag? Ah, that's a lot of junk. That's a lot of junk. Do I really need that stone? I don't know. I want the stone. We're about to get space. Space sounds amazing. Does this one go faster than this one, sir? Yes. Absolutely. Start the battle. Blow up the enemy. Would be nice if I could get that stone in. The plan is just super speed. We're missing a lot. We're gonna keep missing a lot. And they have a Goobert, and they had armor. Crap. The armor hard counters my whole blow 'em up strategy, and so does the Goobert. I did way more damage than them. By which I mean, I did a little bit more damage than them. Blind is very good against spear. Another dagger, and this one's on sale. I wish that they gave us a new crafting recipe. They did. Oh, that's what it is. Boomerang makes... Wait, so boomerang. Reduce stamina cost. It's the dagger boomerang that on stun. It also does an extra damage. That's kind of lame. I mean, it's good if you have stuns. Can I get stuns with Adventurer? Not that I know of, but maybe. Whetstone, for what? Buy. That was my whole turn. I also bought a bag, I think. Okay. I would like... Wait, didn't I want to make these into a rope? I hate you guys. There we go. I think I wanted to make those into a rope. Not completely sure. Do I want that whetstone? +1 damage per hit. I probably do want that whetstone. And it gives +1 damage to one of my rocks. Do I want those rocks? So the thing about the rocks is I just fought an opponent with armor, and this would have been really helpful. Start the battle. We need one more whetstone. I think I'm about to get class item. Wait, I just got class item. Like a turn ago. Gen Frosty. That was you who honked, not me. My stamina's fine. Because I have 2 bananas. Stamina, 0.7 per second. 0.7 per second. Okay. Cooldown, 1.5. 1.04. Wait. I have this backwards again. The star item activates. Gah! Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? So much better. This one. Steel amulet. Is that what I would want? What does a steel amulet do for me? We don't know yet. Darkness amulet. Might be the best case amulet. That was a really good amulet. Huh. That. Not bad. I mean, this works, but then that takes up a stone spot. 2 activators. Yeah, but they're the only 2 that I really care about. 30% chance to deal 7 damage. That stone does get quite a bit better. Huh. If I put this here, I'm losing out on the +1 damage. For a 30% chance to do +7 damage. That's probably worth it. And I can transfer the +1 damage over here. Wait, this rope. Wait, that rope is awesome. Do I have stamina problems? This item activate. No, we want it to go the other way around, I think. This thing is gonna be a hassle. Okay, that can scoot up. So if that scoots up, then that can go there. This can go here. Banana goes super speed. We should have no stamina problems. I would like to scoot all of this up. If I scoot all of this up, this rock is not how that works. If I scoot all of this back, this rock, bam, we get to take out 8 armor per hit. Accuracy is my biggest problem. This thing goes super speed. It speeds up a banana, which gets me heals. This thing does crazy damage. Everybody does a little bit of damage, and we have 5 stones. I like it. Start the battle. Puzzle. Puzzle seems fun. Look at all that damage. I did miss a lot. If I could gain like 3 to 4 luck, that would be pretty amazing. This one. Treasure chest. Just seems fun. Gems. The reason to do the gem... Wait, this one. This one. Increase the rarity of 1 item. Cool. 10% chance for a trade offer, which gives +1 value, which is kind of good and gives a reason to actually take that, especially if it was on sale. That was so crappy. Crafted item. Crafted item, crafted item. So far, my crafted items are not very good. Could duplicate the spikes that I get. It doesn't fit well. Blueberry. What would I do with the blueberry? Double spear, but it requires a twine, but it would be amazing. Double spear? It's full price. Full price double spear. Full price double spear. I do want it, but not a priority. I think I have to take things that are priorities for right now. Crap. Bag of stones is a priority. Is it? I think it is. Shield is just tough to fit. It's good. It's really good. Tough to fit. So, a problem. This rope is taking up a lot of my slots that I do care about. Like right here. Alright, let's think about this. Rope does some weird... Wait! So, I need to figure out rope. I just want to see the stars. That's it. So, oh, you don't show a star. Okay, I wasn't sure if ropes, like, tie together. Up to 50% shared by all ropes. So, if I have multiple ropes on one weapon, are they just saying it has a max of 50%, so it won't do all that much? That's kind of what it sounds like. This one is triggering my banana quicker. I still like this one, but it is weird. Alright, maybe it's not that important. Would like the dagger to go quicker. Alright, to get more ropes on here. Banana could be speeding that up. I have to figure this out. I have 2 bananas, so I don't really need to speed up banana too much. I say that. I invested. These ropes are 4 gold items. I gotta be doing something with them. If I put something right here, it would speed this up, this would speed it up. Kind of fun. Shared by all ropes. So the question is, if shared by all ropes is weird, is it a thing where when one of them goes off, all of them gain the bonus? Because then it would be kind of amazing to just move a dagger up here. The dagger goes quicker, but it doesn't do much. It gets a little bit of damage. Okay, it gets the same amount of damage you would get from this. This one has 3 activators. It's good. I would like this to come over here. Do I want to blind? Probably. Oh, I can make a crafted item, but I'm throwing these. Okay, wait. I think I came up with the best possible thing. And this is it. So the main question is, when one rope goes off, do they both gain the bonus? How would I determine that? By checking if this one goes to 1.1 or to 1.2, basically. We don't have any heat. Okay, start the battle. We're going to pay attention to what happens. So, paying attention to what happens. Right now, you're at a 1.3. I wish I could hit space. 1.4. Wait, we're going to have to review the logs. I thought I would be able to tell in real time. So this one goes off. This lights up, but this one does not. You go to 1.5, which is crazy. No, that's damage per second. I'm supposed to be looking at the cooldown. 2.92. You are 3.5. 2.92. What was I thinking? I don't know. So this activates. We're going to have to look. Shared by all ropes. I think that just means that you can't super rope one item. It'll only go to 50% max. I think. We're about to get destroyed, but we're also close to destroying. Alright. Super slow motion cinematic gameplay. Wait, really quick. They did have armor. Crap, I should have left out that sand. And they cleansed themselves somehow. How did you cleanse yourself? This one? No. How did you cleanse yourself? Clean yourself. Cleanse, 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 cleanse. Debuff resist 1. Who resisted a debuff? Who resisted a debuff? This coal. In a weapon? No. Resist 3 debuffs. I never even noticed that part of this text. I'm learning things. Alright, game plan. We want to scroll through the battle, and all I care about is seeing, so at 0 seconds, you're 3.5, you're 1.36. 1.36 because you're being sped up by this bag. You're 1.22. Why? Because you're a crafted item being sped up by sewing case. Really? 15%. I guess that is better than a fanny pack. 1.36 from 1.5. 3.5. Alright. If we look, that spear just jumps in the first one. Yeah, okay. Bam. So, at 1.42, what happens to you? Nothing. But this just activated. 1.42. 2.16. You're down to 3.18. Ah, 3.18 is 10%. %, should be 0.35. Which, yeah, 3.15. Okay. I think I understand, kind of. So second spear goes off where? Second spear goes off, it misses. Item triggers, so it's not hits, it's just triggers. We missed the attack, that's Hero Longsword, that's the enemy. Missed an attack with spear. So after I missed the attack, this one is down to a 2.92. You're still at 1.36, so they do not share anything. So it's working like I expect. I just thought there was weird text. So the spear got to attack 3 times before this dagger goes off once, but in that time, it has made the dagger better. No, that's wrong. Damage dealt. Cooldown 1.25. Never mind, the dagger had just gone off. Somewhere. Dagger. It went off right here at 3.3. Made this go from a 1.38 to a 1.25. 1.36. Alright. Main thing. Rope works independently of each other. The wording felt weird to me. I wasn't sure. Gloves. Gloves could give me a crafted item. Ooh. Does that interest me? Not really. Does this interest me a little bit? Does this interest me? Yes. But I don't have spikes. Does this interest me? There is a new armor. I thought it was pretty crappy. 25% chance for a shop trade offer on shop refresh. 60 armor, resist 5 debuffs instead of 45. Uses a customer card. I guess it's good. It's just a better customer card, especially if you got it early. And it's just a better leather armor. Employee uniform. And it's a crafted item, which seems to be a thing, kind of. I wish rope did something. We don't need another banana. I do want this. Would I ever... God, I should have taken second spear. So we could do the dragon. Dragon is interesting because... 1, it could gain more of that starting heat, and 2, it would go quicker, 15% quicker. And it works pretty well with rope. It does work pretty well with rope because it has those spots at the top. It does require a whole dragon though, and I don't really have a whole dragon, and it's full price, which makes it a little bit rough. I have these stones. Stones are weird. Sand can move. I do want this. Huh. The weird thing is, so gloves. Speeding up something that's already being sped up has diminishing returns. Oh. I don't want to figure all of this out. Let's figure all of this out. I'm going to pause and be right back. All right. Here we are. So, my thoughts are, don't try and speed up a fast weapon with rope, because you want to use the fast weapon to speed up the slow weapons, which makes sense. This one, I'm giving up a star to do the rope thing. This one has 2 quick activators and a dagger. This one is adding damage to this. Coal. Overall, I think this is okay. I still have accuracy issues. I kind of want to be using this. Crafted items. Okay, there's more incentive to do this than usual. There are. It doesn't get consumed when it changes over the collar. That's kind of cool. I do think Katana could be really good. On Adventurer. So Katana is a quick activator. Katana does want to be sped up. Basically, am I trying to do spear or katana? It's so expensive, but it's so much better than this. So much better than spear. So if I sold spear, spear sells for 3. This sells for 4. I'm reserving both of these. I kind of want them both. They're crafted items. They work with this. I don't really want to speed this up. Could I sell enough junk? I could. Make Katana happen. I feel like I need to do that. Or I need to do the double spear. Double spear is going to be tough to fit. Giving up the stones hurts a little bit. Could give up blind. Blind is decent though. I think blind gets undervalued, especially early game. Later people can cleanse it. Just 5% to miss. Pretty decent. So this thing is not as quick. How much stamina do you use? 1.5. Uses a good amount of stamina. 0.8 per second. It does use a good amount of stamina. I think Katana uses a little bit less, though. Miser. They have a good Goobert. Wasn't enough to save them. Shield Master. Achievement unlocked. It would be kind of cool if it told you what the achievement was. Also, the achievements feel worthless because they give you too many of them. Alright, I do like that I get to speed this up. I did want the Vampire. Shield Master, the main thing is it's on sale. God, if you got shielded with this, it would be insane. It is good with a scaling weapon. This is a scaling weapon. And it's good with the Vamp Dagger. Gain 50 armor every 10 seconds plus 20% of your max health. I don't currently gain max health. Archaeologist, I did not like that much. I think this one's basically just good if you're doing Rapier, which I could still do. Weapon Master. Seems insanely good. Gain 20% of the damage dealt as armor. Regenerate 1 stamina for each distinct star weapon every 5 seconds. I have dagger. Like, this one just seems good. Stamina used. Inflict poison on both of us. I would need to figure out the poison, but I don't think poison matters. This one wants you to have music stuff. Merchant takes up a lot of space, speeds things up. Speeds things up a bunch. It's good if you have 8 items that you want to speed up. It is really good. That is so much speed up. I think I'm going to go Weapon Master. I have a bunch of weapons. The stars on it don't seem that bad. There's a shield for the Shield Master that I did not take. I don't have enough money to buy this. Weapon Master. You want melee weapons so the stones don't work well with you. It does not give extra damage, but if I have stamina, maybe it's worth speeding this up. It would be if I had like Empower or damage gain of some kind. But I don't. This bag is weird. Alright, I might have to pause to figure this out. But I might not. No, I'm gonna pause. Be right back. Alright, how are we doing? Pretty well. So this one speeds up this banana to super speed. This banana gets sped up. This one gives 3 stamina every 5 seconds. I went and bought the stamina bag that was right there. Mainly because we're going to be overfilling on stamina so much. This sword is going to get super sped by this sword, and it's already 15% and another 20%. I would like to be using this bag. I would also like this to hit 3 things, but that's difficult. I could scoot this over. Yeah, but that ends up being the same. I am going to make this Bloody Dagger. We're going to sell this. Bloody Dagger. I don't need the stamina, so I could technically move that. 3.5. So this stone is no longer getting this bonus. I think that's fine. Oh, I still have my 3 stars. And it's each unique or distinct melee weapon. So this will become a distinct one, but I don't need the stamina. Shield, this. It is good if I get a bunch of things. Vamp armor, no deal. Now the tricky thing is this crafted item has to go into this bag. And I just rearranged. We have to rearrange. Crap, poison is destroying me. I'm poisoning myself so much more than them. So I would like something that either reflects poison or, ooh, reflect 3 debuffs. Ooh. Or does something else. Bag of stones. Wolpertinger. We don't have stamina problems. Alright, Let's buy this. What do you got for me? That whole bag was a crook and a lick coal. Crook. Crook's kind of decent. Resist blind, resist cold. Why don't you say resist poison? Protect your buffs. I think I have to sell this. That was such a big waste of money. But what if it had been amazing? I need this dragon. Reflect the debuffs is good. Better than usual, and it's usually good. Oh, this dagger is going to be a pain. This dagger is currently being sped up, but it would like to be sped up more. A lot more. I don't need the banana. We could go 50% speed with the dagger. It takes time, but I want it to be in this bag. Huh. So really, I want to turn this bag sideways, which means I have to rearrange everything. I don't know if it's... Well, it's kind of worth it because I also want to fit this. Yeah, but I could just fit this. Okay. For right now, I'm going to say let's not stress the dagger too much. Should I just take the 20% speed up right off the bat? Huh. Be nice if I could get... Oh, I can just get both. Oh, let's do that. How do I fit this banana now? Banana. I have so much stamina. I could use more max stam, but overall, we have 2 weapons using it. We're good. I'm happy with that. We have 2 things speeding this up. Yeah, it's not in the crafted thing where it would be able to dupe the vamp, and it's not, but it's a small chance of duping the vamp, and it's not getting that 15% speed up, but it's getting 20 plus 50. The 50 takes time, but it'll get there. Doesn't take that much time, especially this is being sped up. You're making up words. Agiostrophy. We almost just died. Got that poison. No, when we hard counter ourselves. Opponent reaches 18 poison, they take plus 20% plus 25% damage. We're hard countering ourselves. Additional damage. Bonus stamina regen, which turns out to not be a thing. Not be a thing that I need, at least. Question mark is on sale. Dual wielding. I do have exactly 2 stamina using weapons, but we don't have stamina problems. Hardwood's here. Crap. Hardwood's here. Normally, hardwood's amazing. Blood manipulation's here. I think I'm going blood manipulation. The sad thing is, all 5 of these are kind of viable. I have a bunch of weapons, and it makes stars on them. Look at all that extra damage. It's 5%, but still. And it gives health. I actually think this is decent. Because I'm trying to blow people up. This is good if you're going slow, and if you're doing healing. I'm not trying to go slow. This is like the quickest item in the game, but it requires you... God, wooden swords would be good with this. You would get a wooden sword, a broom. There's not another common item. Huh. I'm actually leaning towards more stats. We could just do random 1 for 2, which is kind of cool. I do have 2 of these, so 20% speed up. I think this one's nice because you don't have to worry about positioning. I do have exactly 2. And I could ditch this one for a better one. And you are activating rope. This is the one that I want. Weird. I want to be able to build more weapons. This is a way to build more weapons. Do I want that poison flask? My whole turn. We're already kind of doing poison things. Questionable. Very questionable. But it will do more damage, which doesn't really matter. It does get a speed up. Significant speed up. Alright. Start the battle. Could use gems. Choco Pony. Look at this one go. It's gaining me a bunch of armor. Kind of forgot about that. 20% of the damage dealt. So that's more reason to take the increased damage. Look at all the damage we do. Crazy damage. They're doing magic stuff. Books. I saw a little mirror there. Kind of want that glove. I would take that glove. I would take that glove all day. This one? I would take this one. This one? What was it that you crafted into? That armor. Eh. Hey, I got a dragon. Wait. Wait, I got a dragon. Dragon is another thing that benefits from that 5% increased damage. Not a melee weapon. I did get a dragon. So right now, we're trying to fit this in a way that makes sense. Could buy this. I'm also trying to decide between dragon and bloody dagger. So I could take this out. Put that there, put this here, super speed the dragon. Does 5 to 10 damage, this does 5 to 7. Yeah, but this one gives me vamp stuff. But now it gets sped up 15% for free. Dragon's still good to go super speed. Is there a good place to put this? Right there. Ah, this is a pain. Everything is a pain. Life is pain. It's not the best spot. It's not bad, though. This one's okay. It's just nowhere near as fast as Katana. This one. This would be a distinct weapon. I could just take it. Dagger would be a distinct weapon. I would have 7 max stam. Huh. I do have vamp synergies. Alright. Is that what I want? Yeah, I guess so. Shield seems kind of good with the extra armor that we gain. 30% additional armor gained. I need ways to increase my damage, like empower. Oh. 3 weapons. You could be seeing 4. But that's a pain to figure out. Ideally, your wing would be sticking out and hitting this sword, and these other ones would be on the inside, which I think I could do. Could be super speeding the dragon. Dragon doesn't scale. I think we're good. I need more space. Poison, crap. Anti-heal doesn't really affect me. Poison's slow, but it's a lot of poison. It's a lot of poison. And I'm going to start using even more stamina. The poison is a concern. This one. Do I want Reaper things? I don't know. A little bit. What I really want is to be able to move things. In order to move things, still want to be able to use up this space effectively. Do I even need this banana? Should not need this banana. If I sold that banana, would I buy a skull badge? And if so, why? I would buy a skull badge because it inflicts a bunch of debuffs and it's fun. This one. I don't need this banana either. Would I ever sell both bananas? Get a bird. Speed up the bird. The bird could go super speed and speed up everything else. Bird could go where the dragon is. Ooh, that's appealing. How good would that be? I have 2 pairs of gloves. We could fully super speed the bird. This could be the fastest bird of all time. Now I gotta figure out the stupid dragon. You are not stupid, dragon. I just say words. Look at how happy this bird is. Would it rather hit the poison die? I don't know. So bird is being sped up 40%, and then it gets sped up another 50%. I think that's pretty good. Start the battle. Still at a gold. I could have re-rolled, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Space. Holy badger runes. They're trying to super speed that ripsaw. Sadly for them, the ripsaw doesn't like scale. Oh. That's a lot of poison. 0.69. If you had just thrown these into 3 armors, I don't think I could have touched you. 8, 16, 24. 24 damage reduction? I couldn't have even touched them once. It would just be poison, and I would be poisoning myself. If we look at damage dealt, how much of my damage is from poison that I take? 164 from poison. 89 from poison. So I dealt more damage to myself, I think, using poison. How is that possible? They have more poison on them. No, I have more poison on me. I need poison resist. I need armor that I can put poison stuff in. 6 battles left. I mean, we're always buying this. Poison, poison, poison. Crap. I can't get it, right? This thing would be amazing. And I don't have the regen to feed it. I kind of just took that sword because it was fun, but I can't make the super sword. I wish I could. I don't think it's an adventurer item. It could be. Use 3 regen to gain craziness. Gains 2 damage per spike and vamp. This thing actually sounds insane. And I could speed it up. I would need to find Empower, I would need to find Regen, and I would need to find a Whip, and I would need to combine for like 4 turns in a row. Okay, really it's like 2 turns, but nobody cares. Another Twine. I need space. Hey, that is space. Alright, interesting things. Vampire, this chest has never yet paid off for me. I thought the chest was amazing. I now think it's bait. These ones. I do have some items that activate. Sadly, I kind of think these ones are crap. I do like the rope a bit. But I'm already speeding up 2 things. I think the ropes fall off in effectiveness very quickly. You gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamina every 5 seconds. Kinda crazy. Turns out that is a lot of stamina. Could I ever scoot these down? Not easily. And for what? Be able to hit 1 more dagger. This dagger has a 2.2 second cooldown, which is not bad. This is a 2.5, this is a 1.4, but it's being sped up 15%. This one. So, more than this one cares about... No, it does care about the neutral items quite a bit. Huh. The bird's being sped up. I need another neutral item. I won't have one. Start the battle. Wait, could put a coal back here. Do I care about 2 max health, or do I care? No, I'd rather gain the heat. It is... Wait, no. Cleansing debuffs is really nice right now. Oh, cleansing debuffs is really nice right now. Yeah, it is. Start the battle. Look, reflect 3D buffs. We're gonna do it with dragons. Waiting rooms T. Look at all that poison we put on them. So much better. They're trying to make a new Super Goober. They have the ukulele. They have the scissor swords, which I think is now one of the better items in the game. Possibly. Haven't actually built it, but it sounds amazing. It does blind both players, but Rapier is good about being blinded. On miss, it gains more luck. On hit, not only does it use 3 damage, gain 3 damage, or use 3 luck, gains 3 damage, and it gains a regen to feed the lightsaber part. And it does damage per blind, which is good. 5 seconds is a long time. It's just a good weapon. What was the other thing I was thinking about it? Oh, just that there are a lot of things that give luck now. Luck. I don't know. Overall, I think it was a buff. Or I think Rapier basically got buffed with all of the luck things, and this combo is crazy. Except you have to find 2 godlies. And they're expensive. What about vamp gloves? Problem with vamp gloves, they're delayed, but advantage to vamp gloves. They super speed this, they give you 6 vamp all at once. This one gives 5 vamp. Takes a while to give it. I think I might just do vamp gloves. Super speed the bird, which is delayed. Oh, the bird wants to make a staff. Wait, just double hit this one. The staff. The bird staff is a pet, it's musical, it's ranged. Our items trigger 7% faster, up to 70% faster, uses mana. Is it only if it uses the 3 mana that it gains all those things? Bottom line, I'm not doing it. I don't have this magic staff. Kind of cool though. Except, does this take another space? Recipes. How much space? Yeah, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And are its stars weird? It's hard to tell because it has 2 right at the start. I can't see it. Items. No, you're over. Group by rarity. I need it to be over on the left, so I can't. Can I search for it? Staff. If I search for it, that is more stars than normal. Has 4 extra stars, pretty sure. Normally 1, 2, 3, 4 rows out. Bird, what is your name? That is not your name. Your name is Jinx. 1, 2, 3, 4 out, but yeah, it has that extra row. That's interesting. So not only does it get a better buff, but it gives it to 4 more items, which makes it a little bit easier to position. I do actually kind of think it could be this sword. I have so much stamina. We gain armor from damage. I'm going to say no, because it's full price and I don't really need it. Another dagger. Do like the daggers. And I could afford it. This armor is not what I want. The dagger kind of feels good, kind of feels like a mistake. If I'm just trying to do a ton of damage, do I want the dagger? Get a molten dagger. That is not what I want. No dagger. Thought about it. I was considering it. What about stone gloves? Alt. Double alt. Stone gloves. Weapon attacks slower, but it does 20% more damage, which is insane. Gains armor on hit, which is okay. The biggest problem is it's difficult to craft it. Just I can't fit. Could screw up my bird. Bring up the bird. Oh no, because the bird is taking up this. No, we're easy. Easy, easy. When this thing activates, we could gain 60% chance to gain 2 health. Fine. Fine. Alright, what about this oil lamp? So oil lamp would be good if I could put it where that dragon is. Can I do that? Do I need to? Do I need to? Might be a good question. I'm going to say yes. Start the battle. These gloves will not be speeding up Jinx, though. Huh. What did I think about that? My rope is not speeding up Jinx right now. I should have looked at what they were doing. That had to have been them honking, not me, right? I don't like how many achievements they gave. Yeah, I get that people like achievements, and I like achievements, but I want them to feel like they have some meaning. Practically large greatsword, this time it's on sale. Trying to combine with what? With a flame or something? Oh, it's trying to combine with the twine. Huh. It is on sale. Alright, stone gloves. Don't do anything for the Jinx. What are my thoughts on that? That they don't matter if they're positioned there. This oil lamp wants to go where this dragon is. This sword can go wherever it needs to go. We have double dragons. Oil lamp does seem good. Still have the 4 money for that. I do think that is good. Still want to cleanse debuffs. First we reflect 6, then we cleanse. Could make the dragon goober, but don't. Oh, I didn't consider that. Frostbite would be a unique sword. On hit, 45% chance to increased frost. 30 frost isn't going to happen, but I would gain vamp. Deals +1 damage per vamp and frost. That's kind of cool. Would I do it? Yeah, I guess so. Why not? Art container would actually be good. Art container. This one is good if you get the regen. How do I get the regen? I can't. Without the regen, it feels like it's super expensive and not that good. With the regen, really good. Wait, on attacked. Oh, and gain regen. It self-supplies the regen. Oh. Huh. And it works because, like, the other armor gives regen. There are things to give regen. I don't think I want it. This one is tempting. It's too hard to fit. Start the battle. Mercurial. Poison. Hit them! Hit them! 126 poison. Who do we think applied more poison? Me or them? To me. Poison. Can I even tell that? Holy wait! Damage dealt. Poison. 407. Oh, that's to me. Yes. I want damage received. I did 192 to them. Let's look. Poison? Poison. Mercury Elemental. What the hell is a Mercury Elemental? What? Mercury Elemental. Tell me that. Oh, that's you. Mercury Elemental was the #1 thing that inflicted poison both on me and on them. And they have Mr. Struggle, so they got to inflict 58 on me with the Mercury, And they inflicted 26 more because of struggles, and then 21. Most of the poison that I got was because of this, and a bit because of Poison Dagger. Struggles might have also reflected some, or copied some, whatever it does. So poison is my weakness. I should be trying to find an armor and a green gem, but that's hard to do. That felt laggy. Game is weird. You should have, like, Frost Center. Oh, you're a crafted item. Could go in the crafted bag. A quick cooldown. So is the dagger, but this would like to be next to vamp items. Ideally, it would be next to the gloves as well. These stone gloves do nothing for the bird. And they'd like to be between two weapons, ideally. But mainly, I'm trying to give more damage to this. Coals. I do think coals are quite good. Resist a debuff in armor. Gain a random buff, inflict a random debuff. The problem is, if my opponent does debuff things, I'm screwed. This one. I don't need that one. Gloves. I would like gloves. Except now I have to figure out how to position these stupid stone gloves. Stone gloves are not stupid. Why am I doing this? Stone gloves. I don't want to slow these two down. I think it is a net positive, but questionable. Broccoli. Oh, actually. Even though that's slow, I really could use the what's it called? The luck. I could use the accuracy so much. This one. I don't need the stamina. I don't even need this stamina bag. I do need that. Why do I need that? Because it makes the armor have more value. I do not need this anymore. Could make the dragon thing. Could make the broccoli thing. Crap. Broccoli would actually fit between those two dragons. No. Get out of here. Still can't afford that helmet. Huh. In order to afford the helmet, what would I need? God, I want a green gem. Could get rid of this twine. Could have got the upgraded spear finally. Okay, get rid of the twine. I have a little bit of defense. The smallest amount. Start the battle. I have a little bit of vampire. A decent amount. You are sad. You have heat. You're scaling those daggers like crazy, but I don't think they do enough damage. Luckily, nobody's had green gems in yet. This one, such a weird item. I want the vamp. Do I make a second set of vamp gloves? Good. What are you trying to... Oh, darkness. More of these to hard counter an enemy, and the frost is just good. Might do that. Oh, I could do Vamp Dagger, though. Vamp Dagger's very appealing. Gloves are somewhat appealing. Let's go gloves. They're fun. So Snowball, but I don't have space for it. Just take the purple. I do debuff quite a bit. 7 debuffs inflicted. Wait, do self-debuffs count? Important question. I don't think they do, but they definitely should. I'm not doing anything with mana. Still have this, surprisingly. Select random debuffs. Hey, we're doing random debuffs. Some of the time. Oh no. They don't have mana, but they have a lot of cupcakes. Cupcakes give random buffs, and they give Heal. Good thing they didn't have cleanse. This one does cleanse, but it's not much cleansing. Or gives random buffs. I don't remember if that's what I said. How fast are these going? 2.59. It is a lot of healing. For a one space item, 7 heal is significant. They are legendaries, though. You have 4 legendaries. Pan with random buffs is actually really fun now that I think about it. Because the normal problem is, you do need to still be able to get the mana that you want. Normal problem is, you can't get, like, the heat. Sometimes. Or you can't get, or if you get too much heat, then you can't get the other things. It kind of sucks, because you end up getting spikes, you end up, I don't know. It's okay. They're building pineapples. I do think Cupcake is a cool addition for Golden Pan, for sure. Why did I reserve you? Because you're decent? I do like the idea of another vamp sword. I do. Do I like it more than broccoli? Don't know. So, the biggest problem is, it's tough to fit. Stone gloves don't really work with it. I don't need the stone gloves. I could just sell the stone gloves. If I buy this, it's another weapon, it's another vamp weapon. This could come up here, that could go right here. You now generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still. Because I moved a dagger. 7 stamina, you fill my stamina. Can't fit this bag. I did want this. Do I still want it? A little bit. So I have space for 1. Do I want to make a second frostbite? Oh, second frostbite's kind of interesting. Huh. Wooden swords, not that interesting. What about regular gloves? Regular gloves would have been preferable. What are they trying to combine with? Wait, I can't tell. You're trying to combine. I can't see the line that you're drawing. Oh, with this sword. Got it. So the big question is, do I put this into here? Prismatic Jinx would be fun. We're looking somehow. Ooh, rapier. We're looking to somehow get green gems to put in this cap. This cap. Another darkness cap and another vampire. I can't fit all of the things. Snowballs. We're about to combine a snowball. We're good. That one. It's round 18. Forget all this. Crap. Do I sell a snowball? Do I sell a snowball? I think so. For what? For crit and stun resist and damage reduction at the start. Do I sell a garlic or broccoli? I don't think so. Do I sell bag of stones? I don't think so, but I don't gain in power, so they're weird. Takes up a lot of space for what? For very little, when I could just throw a different weapon over there. What weapon? I could throw a dragon over there. Wait, that kind of makes sense to me. Yeah, forget these. I didn't really need to sell them all right then. Too bad. So now I can pull this out, even though it is good in that weapon. Being able to prevent those debuffs seems really important to me. After 5 seconds, I cleanse 9. Should be good. Can't roll again. We're good. This is it. Final answer. Wait, you can't combine then. Me2. So when those go off, they get to cleanse, I think. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. They were very defensive. They had this, they had this, they had these, they had this. How was I doing 0 damage to them? They were life-stealing for part of it. How was I doing 0 damage to them? Poison. Damage dealt. Neither of us had much poison, surprisingly. Damage dealt. I only did 265 damage. What? Out of stamina. Katana did 71 damage. How did Katana do 70? My stamina's out. Okay, maybe I took 2. Oh, it's because... I see why. Is this thing's activating too slowly. It is filling up a ton of stamina. It gets me 7 every time it goes off, but I run out in between. Your activation is 4 seconds. I run out in less than 4 seconds. How long does it take me to run out of stamina the first time? And we get faster and faster, so I'm running out quicker, but this one's getting faster too, 4.03. So the first time I run out, where's the first honk? Bam. Out of stamina at 3 seconds. You are close to going off, though. And I don't really care about the hero sword. I do care about the katana. Bam, you go off. 4.07. Out of stamina this time. Ooh. Out of stamina frostbite. Why did you do 0 damage? 0 damage, Ruby Whelp. There's something I'm missing. Oh no, shield. 60% chance because of shielded to prevent 17 damage. A lot of my hits, almost all of my hits. I just do a bunch of damage, but they're under 17. All of them are except for you, actually. Oh. God, I could have taken the Reaper debuff thing, and it might have given me enough frost to actually raise this thing's damage. Especially when I thought I was going to have 2 of them. So that shield is just hard countering me, and lack of stamina. Well, that's part of why. That's the reason I have lack of stamina. You're slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 melee attacks. 60% of the time, they reduce 0.7 stamina. These daggers are just griefing me. This dagger at least does something. This one is just reducing my stamina. It's doing like almost 0 damage. If I had an Empower build, this would work a bit. Crit, resist, stun, resist, healing amplification. I just do nothing to them. They also have damage reduction at the start, but the main thing is this one. God, shields. Alright, that's fair. That's more than fair. Survival bonus. 3 tries left. We are out of bronze. Rank up bonus. Silver. Alright. So now, the plan is going to be sack of surprises, sack of surprises. I don't know if I need to check that. The plan is going to be dice. Starting tomorrow. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.